I think you do a lot of your growing as a human being between the ages of 13 and 18. I think we all have really busy lives now, and there's so much stimulation. There's so many artists, there's so much music, there's so much art, there's so much everything in a world. It's hard to get people to focus on 12 songs of yours at once. The whole reason why I have Twitter is to interact with my fans, for the most part. The maximum number of emotions that I can cover is what I want to do. I never just want to talk about the good things that happen to me, or just about the bad things. I want to talk about all the experiences I'm having on a daily basis. There were some days where I was like, you know what? I don't relate to everything that I'm hearing on the radio right now. Because I'm having a bad time, I'm having a rough day. I'm experiencing something that is making me feel alienated in this emotion. Because everything I'm hearing is about the opposite. I was almost teaching myself through writing without even realizing it. It's like therapy. You can hear my progression as a person and how much happier I became, which is really cool for me to hear because I'm proud of myself. I literally have a song about how bored I was, and it's actually a really cool song that's interesting because I created something out of nothing. When I go into the studio, I just want to make something that feels good. I was raised by two moms in a town that was diverse and understanding of people. I remember when I got a taste of the whole rest of the world and left my bubble when I got older. I was just so confused by the fact that not everybody else was like that. I'm 19. I'm in the process of growing up and figuring out where I'm supposed to be in my life. But it is kind of weird when I realize that other people look to me as inspiration. Most people on the outside think that being an artist is like the best thing ever in the world, and it's so easy, and like, all you have to do is just sit and look pretty and sing songs. I have mild social anxiety to an extent where, when I'm talking to a new person, literally the only thing I can think in the back of my head is, what do I say when they're done talking? Just because you see me singing up on a stage doesn't mean I don't have real life behind it. I grew up in a house of all girls, which was interesting. I think it made me a lot less catty because a lot of girls, especially who are around my age, are very catty and very mean to each other. A lot of girls don't know how to get along, and they're always constantly in competition with each other, and everything is a huge fight. Every girl just wants to be better than every other girl. I actually have sang at a wedding before. My old hairdresser from New Jersey, I sang at her wedding. Paper Doll is about being bullied, and about having someone in your life who is constantly trying to put you down, and trying to make you feel like you are not good enough being who you are. I'm not saying this is all men, but in my experience as a woman, I'm not taken as seriously in a leadership role regardless of how good I am at what I'm doing. Women are capable of accomplishing just as much as men are, but aren't always given the same attention and opportunity. For a long time, I was kind of a glass half empty type of person. I get my inspiration from a lot of bands actually. I really like AC/DC, Nirvana, Led Zeppelin, and new bands. I like the Pretty Reckless. It doesn't matter what a family looks like as long as you get the love, support and encouragement to be whatever you want to be and do great things in life. Life is not going from bad to good, but it's a balance of the two that kind of goes up and down. There are bad things and there are good things. I was raised with a lot of music around me at all times. I used to always listen to Z100 in NYC, and I love Elvis Duran. I'm very excited to experience having all my own fans in the crowd who are really passionate about my music. I do occasionally listen to One Direction and 5 Seconds of Summer. As a fan of music, I don't like that artists release one body of music a year and then disappear because it's hard to relate to that. I wanted to be able to bring my fans along on my journey and have them really feel like they're living my life with me. Blue is actually my favorite chapter because it captures sadness more than the other chapters. That might sound weird, but I've always been drawn to the rawest emotions. I wrote Song Like You the day I recognized that someone who was really important to me was not actually very good for me, nor was I for them. I think we all have to make hard decisions like that at one point or another, having to let go of someone who we love, because love isn't always enough to make it work. I love feelings that are universal, things that tie every single person on this earth together. I think we all battle between what we know is right and what we feel is right every single day. And as much as that can be difficult, it's absolutely human. Once I make a decision, it's hard for me to listen to anybody else's opinion. I make a choice, and I'm like, this is it. I've thought long and hard about this, and this is exactly what needs to happen. Not an Apology is a good title, because I speak my mind more than the average teenage girl does. And I don't ever really apologize for having an opinion and using strong words to describe things and talk about how I feel. I already have a very low, raspy voice for a girl. When I'm sick, it sounds even raspier. I think it's cool that my fans know more about me than a lot of other fans know about the people they look up to. If I don't write a song, I only record it when it's played for me for the first time and I connect to it, am empowered by it, and have a deep connection to the lyrics. To my haters, I don't have anything to say to you. You can see how far I've gotten myself. To those who supported me, thank you. And I will never stop trying to repay you for all of the things you do for me, every day. Since I've been so honest with them, my fans know me very well, so I don't think anything surprises them at this point. I've always told them exactly what's going on in my life and in my head, and because of that, I don't think anything is a huge surprise to them anymore. My favorite song on the album is Paper Doll, because I think it's a message that a lot of people need to hear, and it's about something that a lot of people struggle with. But I don't victimize myself in the song, and I don't allow the person who's trying to intimidate me get to me. I have synesthesia, which is when you see music in color. because obviously when we write our music, we pour our heart and soul into it. I put everything into my music. I just feel like I want people to actually hear what I have to say.